Hello everybody. Alright, I'm up at, you can see here, SM North in Quezon City. And this is the one of the major intersections up here. I'm going to be doing a video today on my series of public transportation. Today we'll take the MRT LRT. I'll do a little loop through part of Manila and show you what it's all like. So I'm starting out up here, and back this direction is Trinoma Mall. And looking straight ahead over the highway there is the actual MRT station. That's the end of the line up here on the north side for MRT. There's MRT here and the LRT. Basically, there's three major lines. This is in the north part of Quezon City, or basically the north part of Metro Manila. And this line here will take you all the way down. I call it the inland side of the metro area, all the way down to the southwest corner of Metro Manila. I forget how many stations, like over 20 stations along the way. At one point here, at one station, which I'll stop at Cabao, and I can switch over to the LRT2. And the LRT2 basically runs east to west. I'll be going the east to west. And when I get on the west side is where the LRT1 line runs, basically a north to south run. And basically going down this way, about one more kilometer is the LRT1 end of the line at Roosevelt Station. They almost came up here and met. I think that was in the plans. I'm not really sure why it's not. Hopefully they'll do that, because it would sure make things a lot more convenient if both lines ended right here in the same area. I think part of it is a problem for the trains to be able to switch over. But I'm sure engineers can figure that out. They just need to get it done. I think it would be a big improvement for the area. And so basically it's just going to make a big, long loop all the way around Metro Manila. So we'll walk over here in a little bit and get a ticket, and we'll take you on a ride on the LRT. Alright, so I got off at Monumento, which is basically in the northwest corner of Metro Manila. It's a very busy intersection of different routes coming into the city, basically from the north. And so there's a lot of transportation areas that spread out from here, go all over. Or if you're leaving the city, like I am, for destinations north. Or anywhere else you want to go for that matter. But basically you use the train and buses in town, and then you'll meet up at some of these major areas here and catch your different bus out of town. If you're going north, you know, Angeles City, Baguio. I'm only going to Malolos, but there's a bus right up here, and it's one of the more famous ones here, Victory Liner. And they have a rather large area here with buses going just about everywhere. I catch mine in one small lot back behind this Victory Mall. They have those going everywhere. You can see by the crowds, and this is kind of a light crowd today. One reason is it's blazing hot out here. About 94, 95 degrees, 55% humidity. It is uncomfortable right now. The reason I like this one is it's right up front. Bus to Malolos. Okay everyone, I wanted to show you here on the map a little bit about how the LRT system works here in Manila. Okay, so this is a general map of the LRT system. Today I started out here at North Avenue on the MRT. It's also known as the 3 line, okay, because there's 3 basic lines here. Okay, so I ended up coming down here short ways to the Cabao Center, walked through this big mall, and was able to catch this purple one here, which is the LRT 2. And I took the LRT 2 all the way through the middle of Manila, down here to the west side of Manila area. And in about the middle of the line, this is LRT 1. I crossed over and caught the LRT 1, and for me, I stopped here at Monumento. As I was saying, this is the basically the northwest corner of Metro Manila, and Monumento is a very big area for a lot of buses and vehicles that come in from the north, going north through Luzon. And So it's a good area, and for me to get back, I can catch that Victory Line or bus real easy heading back. But you can see how the line works. It actually starts down here at Roosevelt. This little section right here had been planned to go to North Avenue and basically be right here next to the MRT, but this never got completed. I think there's still plans for that, but I think it's been going this way for many years. So anyway, there's a little gap in it right here, but you can see how the others cross, and they do meet up down here at Taft and EDSA at the very bottom. This is way down in Makati, deep in Makati. So you can see you can get around quite a bit of area here using the LRT. And traffic, this basically follows Taft Avenue going down. Okay, the LRT 1. And the MRT basically follows and goes right through the middle of EDSA, the main thoroughfare throughout Manila. And so you can see, you get down in here and traffic gets really, really bad. It'll get worse here as the rush hours, morning and evening. So this is where if you're coming down, much further, you're going to save so much more time using this, because the trains aren't obstructed by the traffic, of course. And then you can easily, if you've got somewhere else to go, you can easily get a taxi or tricycle or jeepney to get around to some other areas. But once you learn how to use the LRT, it can be pretty easy to get around. Cost was virtually nothing. This run here today was 16 pesos when I started out on the MRT. From the Cabal all the way to the end of the line at Recto, this was 20 pesos, okay? And then another 20 pesos to get back to Monumento. So what am I at? 56 pesos. And that's a pretty good loop. That would have cost you 500 for a cab and taken quite a bit more time. You could take it in your car, but you're not going to like it. And like I said, if it gets into evening rush hour, you're not going to be a very happy camper. So there's my rules. Always go, if you have business and you can choose the time, say 9:30 in the morning, you can start out up in here or down here if you're coming into town, and get your business done and be on your way out. I was actually home at 3 o'clock up north of here in Bulacan. No problems there at all. After 3 o'clock, if you're down here and I got to go all the way north, it starts getting busy. Both lines will pick up pretty heavy. And if you've ever seen these things packed like sardines, this is one of them. They can pack them in. My first experience with it was coming down here on the MRT on a late Friday afternoon, not even realize it was Friday afternoon, and thought I would get on a MRT. It didn't happen. And so it was a really bad experience, and it took me a while before I ever came back and tried to use the LRT system. Now that I've learned how to use it and the time of day to go, wow, it's way easy and so cheap. So, there's another way to get around here if you're in the Manila area. It's the only ones that have the light rail. I don't think they have that in Cebu, as far as I know. So it can be an easy way to get around. It's especially time consuming and that traffic can be. It's a good way to go. So there you go. Check that out. Hope this video helped you out. Stay tuned for my next one. We'll see what we'll do next, and continue taking you for a ride on public transportation in the Philippines. Thanks, everybody. Please subscribe, like, and share.